Gizmo Williams and Todd Smith are back to receive the kickoff. They are standing at about the 15-yard line, and this 78th Grey Cup game is underway. Ball comes back to the 20-yard line, 1st and 15. Ham's pass is intercepted. Greg Battle had dropped back near the goal line, and Greg Battle is taking off, loses control of the football, but it goes out of bounds. It will be a field goal attempt of 13 yards for Trevor Kennard. In the time remaining in this opening quarter, 3-0 Winnipeg leading, 2nd and 2 for the Eskimos. Blake Marshall hit right at the line of scrimmage, loses the football. Winnipeg claim they've got it. Pouncing on that loose ball at the 45. 1st and 10 Winnipeg. First carry of the ball game for Robert Mims. Big hole. And Robert Mims is down to the 25-yard line. Some doubt whether Francis would be able to play in this game because of a badly dislocated thumb that took him out of the Western Final against Calgary. But he has a cast on that thumb, and he is in the lineup. 2nd and 10. Burgess into the end zone. Lee Hull, touchdown. For 4, throwing the football 56 yards. Keith Wright in the end zone, knocked away by Les Brown. Eskimo wideouts, Keith Wright and Larry Willis. Ray McElrady will be attempting a 37-yard field goal, and it is good.
It's been it's been a hard-fought half, and I hated to give up those points there just before the half.
Happy with the pressure you got on Tracy Ham because you knew that would be a major factor in this game.
It is a major factor, and we just have to now finish some of those plays off. We had him corralled more than we got him, and he's done an outstanding job at taking off on us, so I hope that we can just hold him, make some plays on him in the backfield now.
Thanks for your time, Mike. I know you want to get to the room.
Scott.
Well, Don, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers came into this game as 2.5-point underdogs. They have escaped the first half with a 6-point lead.
Thank you, Scott. Hi again, everybody. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers with a 10-4 lead. And statistically, in the first half, it was just about as even as the score would indicate. Ray McElrady getting set to kick off to start the second half here at BC Place Stadium. Ken Haley takes the ball on the dip over his head. This one is high, but he brings it down and gets away his best punt of the ball game. And Greg Battle was downfield quickly. And with help from Nick Benjamin, they bring down Willis and Craig Ellis line up to the left. Ham looks over the middle, and it's intercepted. Battle with his 2nd of the game. He may score. He will easily. A 31-yard interception return for Greg Battle.
You know, what normally is a very
remaining in the third quarter. 17-4, Winnipeg leading Edmonton. Burgess is going deep for Perry Tuttle to the 5.
Going down somehow.
2nd and goal from the 5. Burgess into the end zone, touchdown, Perry Tuttle. Joe Farragelli has to be concerned now. His team was the 2nd most productive offensively. So far, they have been limited to just 4 points in this Grey Cup championship. Craig Ellis is open for a first down, loses the ball. Winnipeg claim they've got it, and the official concurs. He's been a much-traveled CFL performer, but he has always played well wherever he has suited up. The Gizmo, unable to get away from Benjamin, fumbles the football. Winnipeg's got it back. This time it's Tyrone Jones coming up with the football. 1st and 10 Winnipeg. The ball is at the 17. Burgess throws the screen to Warren Hudson. He'll score.
Sack. The dump to Hudson. Watch the block right here. Number 59 on Mike McLean. Hudson just turns upfield and heads to the goal line. That is an outstanding job by that Winnipeg offense, especially Lau Bauer on McLean.
The Winnipeg offense has been much maligned during the course of the year. The first team to finish last in offense, but have the best record in the league at 12-6. But in this Grey Cup game, one would almost think they were the most productive offensive team in the CFL. 5-yard line. Rod Hill is trying to get through on the block. Here's the return by Ken Winey.
Looks for him to be a player in the years to come.
2nd and 8, Winnipeg. Burgess looking into the end zone for Lee Hull. It draws a penalty flag. He was spun around. This should be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal. Warren Hudson, touchdown.
An awful lot of points, but you'll see number 51, David Black, pulls out and leads up through the hole. All Warren Hudson does is follow him into the end zone. Great job.
The previous record for points in the 3rd quarter, 20 by Montreal in 1977. And that's the end of quarter 3. Statistically, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers only have 47 more net yards than the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, but those 5 turnovers, Winnipeg has capitalized in that area.
You could almost see it in their eyes.
Larry Willis in the end zone. Touchdown.
His wife Louise sitting with him, good friends of mine, playing days. He's not going to be real happy about this one, but hey, the better team's wearing blue today.
The ball comes loose under the pressure of Tyrone Jones, and the Eskimos get it back.
Going to have to come up with something. He was looking deep that time for Keith Wright, but he had double coverage.
Ham being chased in the end zone and down by James West for a safety touch. Streak for the Eskimos, but they got it back together just before the playoffs and then defeated Saskatchewan and Calgary, and as a result they were favored coming into this Grey Cup game, but Trevor Kennard's field goal now makes it 43-11 Winnipeg.
I never have figured out. Winnipeg went looking for a quarterback. They knew they had to have somebody to lead this football club.
Tracy Ham finally picks out Larry Willis. And Larry Willis picks his way down to the 40-yard line, loses the football. Dave Bavell's got it. Program. Danny McManus has now replaced Tom Burgess as quarterback of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And he gives the ball to Robert Mims, taking the clock down to 3:26 remaining in the game. Grey Cup parade is planned for 10:30 Tuesday morning in Winnipeg. On 2nd down, Rick House is going to pick up the touchdown.
Boy, when you hit the defense right, and they have done it all day, 56 yards. Danny McManus just throws it up the middle of the house. He catches it in full flight. Once he caught it, it was over.
Very satisfied Mike Riley. Looks on as Tracy Ham tries to put it in the end zone. Rod Hill intercepts. And Rod Hill is going to run out of bounds and provide a fan with a souvenir. 50-11, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers defeat the Edmonton Eskimos in this 78th Grey Cup championship. The Winnipeg players celebrating their Grey Cup win. Warren Hudson named the game's outstanding Canadian player with a pair of touchdowns. Greg Battle, the top defensive player with 2 interceptions. And Tom Burgess, the Grey Cup MVP. What a storybook year this has been for Tom Burgess after his bitter disappointment of last year of not getting an opportunity to play in the Grey Cup game and the victory by the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
He couldn't have written the script any better, really.